negotiations right now at the Barrio House.
Yeah. Yeah, right in here, King.
Who dat?
Aubrey is just getting changed, I think. And,
No, we upstairs. No, come upstairs, dog.
We're good to go.
All right.
Was this a shoes off house?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
shoes
shoes off,
on.
shoes off house. Shoes off.
Shoes off?
I don't,
Shoes
okay.
off. Shoes off.
Shoes off?
Okay.
Shoes
Yeah, I don't like to get this place
I
dirty,
don't want to
dog.
step on a fucking nail.
No,
I'm not gonna step on a nail, and if you do, you might need to get a tetanus
I don't like
shot,
you guys
know?
bringing
Gotta hurry
dirt
up.
in here. You know, this place is nice and clean.
Exactly.
Damn, not the fucking
My client does not like bringing dirt in
cigar.
here.
This is very nice. I left my shoes downstairs, guys.
Yeah.
It's fine. You can keep it. Don't worry. We'll clean them.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's my lawyer, dog. He's here to negotiate.
Oh.
Jenkins Hardwood the third.
Okay. Yeah, we're inside. I got a question. Are you negotiating for Forehead as by himself right now? Or for Michael as well? Is this like a package deal?
This is like a collaborative thing, I would say.
So let's go for simplicity's sake, legality wise. Let's go for two separate negotiations here. We'll go with Forehead first, and then we'll go with Michael, and then the other two we'll get to them at some point. How's that sound?
No problem.
Okay.
Are you guys on the bottom floor or upper floor?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Oh, okay.
I really hope
Ford,
nobody
you're
got.
aware of the charges you're looking at and all that.
I believe my lawyers informed me.
I haven't phoned him.
Okay. Do you have any questions about how any of that's gonna work or?
Well, I'm looking at 4 years, right? And what was the fine?
So you're looking at the document now. It's 4 years, 4 years parole, and a $400,000 fine. That also does encompass the fine and time from the incident itself, which on its own was about 300 months and I think $110,000 fine. So that is gathered inside that total.
So the charge is harboring a fugitive. No, is that one of the charges?
That is one of the charges. Yes.
Okay. It's just something that alarms me is, I got word that Mr. Hobbs was let go from the Bolingbrook Penitentiary as of PD negligence. Y'all fucked up.
It was not PD negligence. It was further clarified internally and both externally and everywhere else through also to J. Hobbs to himself that it was not an oversight on PDs. It was he was like a thief in the night. He slipped out under a DOC's nose.
Okay, so do you know the officer that sentenced him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that she did put in the paperwork to extend his hold, but the local DOC was being negligent on there, and it was an officer error. She did her job.
I see.
He technically was still on a hold. He was aware that he broke bail. He very knowingly left the premises of Bolingbrook. All that considered.
Okay.
Y'all
no
hungry?
problem.
Just out of curiosity, I brought some food.
Oh, you got some? I could use some food. I could use some food.
I could go for some food.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
My clients could use some food.
too.
Thank you.
There
This
you
fucking
are.
burger is disgusting.
Roll kebab.
I really hope nobody gonna take a shit, bro, or anything.
All
'cause-
right, Mr. Mates,
my
right over
God.
here.
Lovemore will probably be hungry.
I
too, so.
just sitting on the.
And I saw him get food.
I'm good. I
Um,
got 40. Thank you.
And Espino's, you right there
Thank you.
on the table.
Thank you.
All right. I just don't think anybody should be negotiating on an empty stomach, you know?
But that's a good. Yeah, no, you're right, dog. Okay, so what we're looking at here, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the how does this plea deal work?
So the plea deal basically it's you pleading guilty in exchange for what usually is a lesser sentence than what is being proposed on the docket. People generally who might either think that they're dead to rights, they're caught dead to rights, or they just don't want to go through the whole court process and would rather just plea out. We'll negotiate for a deal. Now, you could come at me with an offer and I could counter, and we can start from there. Or
okay, I can come out. You would okay? Give me 1 year in jail, 1 year parole. I plead guilty right now, dog.
no fine.
I'll take the fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she will.
Mm-hmm. Let me do.
Fair offer.
And this is coming down from
From four. From four.
Four?
bros.
Yeah, four
It's a
year
big
for
jump.
parole.
That's a big
4
jump.
years. I
that's-
mean, 4 years is kind of crazy.
I mean, officers, right? Myself and Mr. Webster would love to go through due process, but when will that be? You know what I'm saying? When will that be? And like, you know, I think
Like,
that's
these men could be caught jaywalking and get 30 years. I don't deserve that.
Yeah, I understand that. So,
Bail conditions don't generally
about-
include jaywalking.
No.
What about you keep the parole time?
The crime, no?
I have to do
Yeah,
that.
but it's. I
Do
mean,
that.
that's like, if we did that, then we'd probably do the same for people
Okay.
who are getting
Let
stopped.
me
for traffic
hit you
tickets,
back
you know?
with a first counter, okay?
Okay.
The first counter I'm gonna hit you with back is we'll go up to 2 years. We'll go up to 2 years with another 2 years parole, and we'll keep the fine.
So 2 years and 2 years parole.
Yeah, and then the fine as well.
Mm-hmm. Attorney, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna need my client on it.
This is this is the first counter I'm giving you.
No, that's a respectable officer. You know.
Mhm.
What about we do 1 year, 2 years parole, and then you keep the fine.
Mhm.
And Mr. Webster, you're a wealthy man, right? As I can see from this beautiful establishment.
I got some money. You know what I'm saying?
Because we've also heard from I believe an affiliate of yours, Maynard Schmidt, has exceedingly gloated about how much money he makes in the criminal underworld and by
we
robbing
do
banks.
not claim that crypto.
We,
brother. Let me tell
our
you, bro.
clients-
We don't
our
claim
clients do not know who
$40,000
this
per
man
booth,
is.
respectfully, sir.
$250,000 per Fleeka.
Sir, respectfully, I don't associate myself with that
Hold
man.
on. He told you all this?
Yeah, a lot of this has been.
Is he
said.
fucking stupid? Hold on, excuse me. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
There's been we've got a big leak into the inner workings, I guess, in that sense.
Fucking idiot.
Okay, how about
Well, hold on. What's the current fine?
the current fine's at 400,000.
400? Is that?
Not
Is
the
that
fine that
inclu-
matters. honestly.
That's encompassing. So
So the fine doesn't matter.
okay.
Well, hold on,
So
hold
let's
on.
do this. No, the lawyer just said
Hold
the
on,
fine doesn't
hold on.
matter. So let's do this. Let's go with a $500,000 fine, and we'll drop it down to 1.25 years in jail.
2.5? The
Yeah.
fuck?
Okay, a year and 3 months, if that makes more sense to you. In jail, and then 2 years parole.
You want a 500K fine and no. Okay.
1.25 in jail, 2 years parole.
So you guys, you know what I'm saying? You guys want to get that budget up. You know what I'm saying? You guys. I
Well-
get it. I get it, big dog. Listen, I get it. So how about this? I'll give you. You can find me six. How about we increase the fine to 600, and you give me
The
one and
fuck?
one.
Ooh, that's
It's a big paycheck for y'all. Y'all need that money over there.
They're gonna stack up too, because there's a lot of us, right? This isn't a one.
Let me tell you
Some
something,
of
officer. Right? Let me tell you something, officer. Right?
we're listening.
One thing you can't buy in life is time. I'm getting old.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? I can't buy time. When time goes,
Okay.
that's it.
I can't go down to 1 for 600. I'll go. I'll drop your parole down to
$1 million. No time.
I can't do that. I can't do no time.
Just
That
a heads
can't
up.
Why not?
You guys do need to understand something. We can agree on something, and a judge
Yeah, they could
can say
turn it
no.
down.
So we
What the
have to
fuck?
make
Then
it.
why y'all here then?
Well,
Well,
we have to- we
still
have to
have
find-
to negotiate. That's why you're here.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. My lawyer just graduated law school today. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck.
He's
Congratulations.
Thank you.
in the
Oh,
smartest
you have
spot.
senior- Did you have senior buns for lunch?
Yeah,
No?
it makes me mad. They make half of the meat human.
Okay. Can I speak with Ventura? For just a moment?
Go ahead.
We just need a sidebar.
Okay.
I-
But
I
like
w- I would
as
suggest-
guests, can y'all step away from the table?
Well,
Yeah, since we're guests, you know.
Okay, you guys can just go downstairs.
Yeah, no, we're gonna step back. We'll go over here.
Thank you.
Fuck, I look like it's my house.
And I want them to give you extra 5 months for the pants you're wearing. I'm gonna be honest.
What the fuck is that? I had to put it somewhere, dog.
We could just come in. I thought we could just...
I'm gonna be the dumbest motherfucker in the world. I swear to God.
They didn't tell me how much to fucking time them.
Why the fuck am I here when you doing shit like that?
Hey, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I'm not looking, man.
Always looking at my shit. I'm gonna be honest. If we get like one, like they ain't even that bad, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
still
one
bad,
is
but like,
fine. I'll
damn.
take that.
125, 600K. I'll pay 600K.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think hands down we could win this case in court because Jay Howes was
I think we
literally
could.
disguised when we were with him. We didn't even know it was him.
Bro, and the negligence thing too is that's not a joke. Like they said, oh, we explained it, but the fact is they let him get out. And
Yeah,
made
but they let him
fugitive.
get out. That's their fault.
Like
It can't be
how
like-
is Jay supposed to know the nuance of the law? You know what I mean? Like he's an idiot. You know, he could plea that.
the cops really fucked up on the time. It's
Yeah, like the
not
DA, he
our
woke
fucking
up,
fault.
you walked out, DA said, hey, you can leave. And he said, oh, really? And he left. Like, simple as that.
I mean, here's the thing, right? If y'all take it to court, who knows when court's gonna be? You know what I mean? And these
we're
motherfuckers
not
already
making it.
watch you like a hawk. I mean, look at that shit in Senor Buns. Look at that shit in the barbershop. They're
Yeah, at the
waiting for you to
barbershop.
fuck up.
Bro, as soon as you know, Jamal got out the car, fucking this guy pulled up immediately and was like, hey
Bro, they
guys,
on
heard
your
you're on
fucking
bail.
ass. They pulled up to the Senor Buns. So it's either you know you plead that one, you get it 1 year, or you go to court and beat it. But like, you know, they watch you like Kyle Pred. So shoes that Wiley.
And yo, you explain it to me, right? Because I've been through the system like you guys have. Parole is if we get caught, whatever the
If you
time
get
left
caught
is,
with any crime, you go back for that. You go
Parole,
back for that
parole,
fine.
yeah, parole's pretty much you being on bail. Same shit.
Yeah, right. But like
Man, you
the
can- you
parole
can
is
ask 'em.
if we go back for 100 months, they just add two years on that as well. That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
let's say you got caught for
Yeah.
doing anything while you're on parole. You're going back for the parole time.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like
uh,
that's
Like
okay
it's
though, because it's just.
But it's only your remaining
parole.
parole time though. Let's say like you got 2 years of parole, and you didn't do no crime for 1 year. Then you only get 1 year until you only get hit with 2 years. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
Yeah,
one year
that's okay.
1 year is actually 1.25 is solid.
Hmm.
But if y'all really want to do this shit, y'all gonna have to wait.
What do you mean?
I mean, we can't wait. We're not gonna make it. We're not.
I mean, it depends how long it's
I want
gonna
to
be.
see what the offer. I don't think I'm gonna accept the deal instantly though. You know what I mean? Like,
One year parole. That's fucking solid. Anyway,
I don't
I
think,
mean,
I
it's
don't
up to
think they'll
y'all,
give
man.
1 year. I don't think they'll give that low.
I don't think they
I mean,
want to. I feel
I
like
mean,
they
if they-
don't want to do that at all.
I mean, it's a judge's fucking thing, no?
I mean, it's judges and them too. Like, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they want to like go for 1-on-1. That's
Yeah. What if the judge says fuck y'all, man?
yeah, it might.
Y'all in a tricky spot, bro. I mean, you can ask him how long the case might be.
Well, I asked yesterday, and Ventura said ideally 2 weeks. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So y'all either in for 30 days or 30 years or 14 years. Pick a choose.
Yeah.
Trust me, 30 years ain't easy. I'm gonna set a right
Damn.
the fuck now.
You're telling me like I haven't done it.
What's the longest sentence you done?
30 years.
Alright, shit. Well, Mike ain't done it.
I ain't built for that, bro. I'm not gonna
They
lie.
gonna rip that motherfucker alive in there.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking shave me bald, bro. I'm gonna be the different man when I come out, a broken man.
I've did 30 years in prison, dog.
It
Sanguine
wasn't
war.
fucking easy.
Hell no, it wasn't.
Either 30 years or 14 years.
Okay, we're ready when you are.
Are you guys ready? All right.
Yep. I think we've reached a very tasteful and desirable offer.
Okay. Okay.
We're proposing a year and a half in Bolingbroke, time served added from your hold. Therefore, the year and a half would drop down to 1 year. With 2 years parole, a $700,000 fine, and a 1 hour toll booth shift with you and your other friends that are being sentenced here, and whoever else you'd like to join with you.
700K though.
Well, you said money's not a thing. Listen, you're coming down from four
Fuck
years.
all that.
You're coming down. Okay.
No,
What's your
hold
counter?
on. So hold on. Let's just get hold on.
Hell
But
no.
you said so you said we do 1.5 years in prison, but it's gonna take it down to 1 year because of the hold.
Yeah.
And then 2 years parole,
Mhm.
with a 700K fine, and 1 hour in the where?
Toll booth.
Okay.
Toll booth.
You guys operate the toll booth for an hour.
Is it 700K each?
It would be 700 occasional. Now, do you have a counter on that? Do you guys need
You
time
said
for a
700K
counter?
each? Nah, I ain't smoking.
I
dick
mean,
on that.
we're giving you time over like less time over money,
You
right?
smoking
you guys
dick.
are-
You
time is
smoking
valuable.
dick. You smoking. You
Listen,
smoking dick
listen.
on that.
Officers, right? Listen, I got a question, right? Some of you may know I'm a businessman, right?
Yeah.
How about we do more? The toll booth. You got any other community service? What community service could we provide? Maybe an hour here, hour there, maybe like an extra 2 hours
the thing is,
somewhere.
I don't got all this time to be chaperoning you guys on these community service outreaches.
Hey, listen,
You guys-
you'd be
you guys got
surprised what we
three-
can
you
get
guys
done
ta-
with minimal, supervision. You'd be surprised.
You guys got figuratively 3 days, 3 years. Sorry, 3 years off your sentence. That's $100,000 per year that you're getting off, on top of the fine that was originally proposed.
If you really think about it, it's a 75% like reduction in time, but
I
a
mean, it's a
75%
pretty good
increase
offer.
in fine.
With
Yeah,
the
I'm-
extra hour community service as like a little.
It's an hour. Yeah, it's an hour of your time. You guys, and hey, if you guys want to bring Future too, we could talk to Future there too. See if we can get something worked out with him, or you can go to jail. We don't mind.
I have not seen Future in a week, so respectfully.
He's really sleeping through. He's really sleeping through this. This on the run.
Waiting for that judge.
Here for the judge. Okay.
I mean, don't worry, his warrants will be extended, so don't worry about future.
Oh, I'm not worried. Hey, Mr. Hendricks.
Now,
he
listen,
got
if
that.
you have a counter to what I said, I don't think we can. I think the hour community outreach at the toll booth is good. I don't think we can really entertain much more community outreach. Like I said, we do have to have an officer or two with you while you're doing that, just to make sure everything's good. But so what are we thinking, Mr. Ford?
Okay, how about how about? I feel like I feel like the offer is pretty fair. How about we bring it out to 600K?
Time would have to go up though. That's the thing.
650 in an hour and a half at the toll booth.
What do you think, Mike?
Hey, I'm down. An hour and a half for the toll booth. Say that. I wanted to try to do some more. Maybe we could do some deals business wise. But if that's it, hey.
So the toll booth, when it's gonna happen, we'll figure out a day that works for everyone. A day where it's busy and we get some traffic. We want to make sure you're not just standing there doing nothing. You guys can also plan how you want to go about it. So it doesn't have to be right away. We'll schedule that later on. If that's the deal you're good with, I can propose it to the judges and see if
Are you offering that deal to everybody in the case?
So it's difficult because we don't know the financial status of others,
What?
So it's hard to say whether or not someone would be able to take.
I didn't know the
on-
financial status of
Yeah, feel free
Mr.
to
Webster, my client.
Yeah, feel free to deflect,
Mr.
but how do
Michael
you know our
Mensch.
financial
Well, have you looked at this? Like I said, this place is nice. You have a house
That
in
is
this
true.
housing
That
market.
is true.
The
Not on-
fuck?
Not only that, but I mean, it was mentioned that like money is no issue, and we're specifically.
I
in
mean, it was mentioned by our
negotiation
fucking our
with Mr.
lawyer
Webster.
here,
yeah.
right?
But to
I
be
ain't on
fair,
a
the
lawyer's salary,
lawyer,
sir.
the lawyer did mention that. Mike.
Coming to a negotiation and saying money's no object or money's no issue is not a
Yeah, I
good.
bet it isn't for Mr. fucking 10,000 an
Yeah,
hour
but I don't
over
speak
here.
for my client.
Yeah,
like to
but then
speak to your
from
client?
the horse's mouth, $1 million, no time.
Then he said I said that.
Who said that?
Your
No,
lawyer.
I said that.
I
And I'm
never
not the
said
horse.
that.
I think
My
you might be
client
the
never
horse.
said such a thing. You putting words in my client's mouth?
Possibly.
Yeah,
I
you
may have
are. You started.
misremembered.
Let's stop putting words in my client's mouth.
Mr. Webster, the thing is, like,
Okay.
maybe your other friends might value more
I will extend
money
the
over
offers
time,
to them.
right?
I will extend the
Yeah,
offers to them, but
that's
but
all we're
they are-
asking. As
they
long
are
as they get
also.
this.
I'll extend the offers to them, but they're also able to try to negotiate their own offers if they
Okay.
feel if they
Okay.
Fine.
want
As
to.
long as they get that as a baseline, I think me and Mr. Webster are happy with that. Because that's fair.
Okay, let me ask you another question. You're not willing to budge in the time anymore if I increase the fine? If increase the
The problem is, like a point that was made to me is once we start lowering time too much, we bridge the area where the DOJ might not accept the plea because you do need to face some time for the hag charge.
okay.
And the
you know,
reason we structured it in a way where we're taking into account the sort of half year is because in the eyes of the DOJ, it's probably going to be perceived better being told a year and a half with half already being time served as a result of the hold, plus the parole, plus the fine and the community service. Like, we're pretty much trying to aim for
Making it
that one as part
digestible
of the
for them.
negotiation. But like, if we approach them with 1 year and tried giving you time served on that, there's no chance the DOJ would accept that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I
Shit.
if that's the offer, then
So just to clarify, and to confirm before I send it up, it's a year and a half with a half year time served. So a year in Bolingbrook, 2 years parole, $650K fine, and an hour and a half of community outreach at the toll booth. Or an hour and a half. Did I say year and a half? An hour and a half.
let me speak to let me speak to Mike real quick, and my lawyer. All right? Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
What kind of them for?
Y'all need food? Y'all hungry?
No, no. I'm
Oh,
good.
I honestly,
No
honestly,
Hungry.
listen, I've been through a lot
Okay.
of plea deals. You know what I'm
I said I
saying?
got food for you, Mr. Rose.
And this is a pretty
I
fair
don't.
offer, to be honest.
I got a 7 senior
I
bunch
mean,
so you can.
I
mean,
don't mind,
I mean,
brother.
listen,
I'm
six
not bothered.
fifty,
Go ahead.
fine to 5 of us.
No
It's gonna hit
problem,
pretty
anytime.
hard. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, shit. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I would rather just get this over with. You know, like you said, you can't buy back. You
Alright.
can't buy back time lost.
Oh, yeah, I think we must add another 5 to 10 months for the pants for this wearing, man. Too tight. I don't like it.
Hey, respectfully, Mr. Dalmidi, fuck your own face, all right? Keep that quiet. Thank you.
Fuck all
I mean,
face.
but I say
No,
we
had
take it.
that one before.
Especially since all the boys get the same offer baseline. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't think Storm's gonna be weathering that fine, so he might have to be
Guys, you
sent
understand?
up
I'm
for
not
a couple
Bro,
more years.
Storm don't care. What the fuck?
Driving
Bro?
licenses.
Yeah, but I say we take.
I mean, if y'all really have trouble with that fine, I'll just pay your fine, bro.
No, I don't have trouble with the fine, bro. It's not a problem.
No, I'm just saying, like, whoever's got trouble with it, like, you know.
I just
I'll
don't want
give
this
it-
shit hanging. Like, if we didn't have so much to lose, but I don't want Ming running around with this shit, and then Ming gets raided and we lose. You know?
Here's the thing, right? What if they raid you while you're in jail? They never said they're not gonna
Well-
raid you or they're gonna raid you.
But the thing is, not a problem for me. Like, not a problem. What are they gonna find? Huh? It's already done.
I mean, it's probably, but it is.
No, not really, right? Like, it's not. Like, it's dealt with. Right?
I mean, listen,
Fix it.
1 year in prison is, I mean, it's a 1 year, but it ain't. It could be a lot worse.
Decorated. Are you mad?
You gonna sleep that the fuck off. Ain't gonna be a nice night's sleep.
There's a pile of shit in one of the corners downstairs. There's no decoration. It's just shit in here.
Listen, boys, I'm gonna be honest with you. What I want is I would like to take this to court
Not
personally,
in the barrio, my man. This is a
but if it's
shithole.
gonna take that long, then just accept the plea deal.
Like,
How much were these?
yeah, listen for it. I mean this with all my
200K?
heart. If we could go to court in like 2 days, right? I would do it. No questions.
That
But,
is cheap, my man. What
you
do
know,
you mean?
the things that are, around this room right now is the reason why we're not going to last. Like, we have no choice. It's plea deal or
What do you mean by the
you
things
go back
around
for
this?
life.
Yeah, bro, you already carrying a motherfucking gun. Like, what are you, little dirt, bro? Just lock the fuck in, bro. You
Hold on,
going back
dog.
to jail.
Good. Yeah, all right, let's go. All right, let's go.
I really we just accept and let them send it off so we can find out if it's going to work.
Now what? What's wrong now?
Negotiations.
Let me a quick question. Hypothetically, like if my client were to take it to court, how long would the court actually process take? If you were to put it in like days, weeks?
There's no chance we can have that answer because it's all going to come down to scheduling.
Look, let me ask you a
Got it.
question, dog. Let me ask you a question, right? Let's say we do want to take it to trial.
When I can't talk about some. I'm negotiating a plea deal right now. I can't talk about this right now. But I have to call you back after this.
If you do take it to trial, what's up?
Okay, so
Right.
it's a hypothetical, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we want to take this to trial and fight it in court, right? But we have to wait. I don't know, maybe a week or a week and a half or whatever how long it
Yeah.
takes for it to be ready,
Yep.
right? The case. But during that time, somebody plants a weapon on me and I get caught with it, and I break my bail. Is the plea deal still gonna be on the table, or is that gonna be gone by then?
If
It
you
might get thrown. Yeah.
if
They
you
go around it.
broke bail, your plea deal would probably either go up. I mean, fuck. Can you plea out if you broke bail?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think you can. I'd have to think it's
Listen,
gone if you
listen, I'm gonna
break
be
this
honest
shit.
for it. I personally would love to go to court fucking like in 3 days for this. I think we could get it all said and done. But the fact is, like at this point, it's out of my hands. It's out of the PD's hands. It took me It took me like 9 hours to get the bail conditions approved last night.
This is
And
true.
I had to notify the judges 3 times.
Yeah,
Just for somebody to
Ventura
look at
was
it.
on it. He was on it. He was like,
I
No,
posted
I
the bail
appreciate that,
conditions
Big Dog. I appreciate
within
that,
like
Big Dog.
10 minutes of you going on your hole.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
And I rushed to get the docket posting done today so we could get your plea, your deals negotiated. But like I have no answer to you how long it would take for the court case to happen and how long you'd be on bail. I don't know.
Okay, so if like let's say we did break bail, then the plea deal would be done, right? Like, wouldn't be able to plea out.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, that'd be completely thrown out, or it must be thrown out.
I think you would also get. I think on top of whatever, the fine, you also get fined for breaking bail. No.
Yes.
What is
Because when
that?
I was going over storms
I
bail
read it.
conditions, it was mentioned.
That's like
It
a
was
judge.
300K.
If you
immediately.
break bail, you get fined 300K immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In which case, we
Damn.
would end up paying $400,000,
Damn.
$700,000 anyway, and
Yeah,
go and
so
serve more time.
you break bail, you get fined 300K. No, you'd be. What does this mean? If you break bail, you get subjected to a 75K fine and held. If they abscond, don't know what that means, and flee the state and justice, they are
Dip.
each subject to 300K fines.
it's not a good idea to break bail.
I mean, pretty much at this point, it's if we break bail, we will go to prison and we will stay there until we are blessed with the miracle of the judge being ready to do the case,
calm down.
which is
That is
indefinite.
correct.
That's the bottom line.
And while I think scheduling probably isn't going to be the biggest issue in this case, at least amongst Ventura and you guys, as y'all are typically around most days, the same can't be said regarding whichever judge is assigned to the case. And take into account how long Ventura had to wait for a response just to bail conditions. Imagine having to set aside a specific date for such a thing.
Okay. All right. Well, I think after hearing all that, I think we're just better off taking the speed, though, Mike.
I feel like, unfortunately, as much as we would like to change the rule, we don't have a choice, right? It's that or life in prison. What's the turnaround time? I know you just explained that it's a harrowing process.
I would imagine a judge would hopefully get back to me soon on the plea.
I'm probably gonna bake bail by then.
Who knows?
Ventura,
if it
what
takes,
about What about
What's that?
reaching out via our channel communication with just a text-based, this is the offer on the table for these individuals? Or is
Yeah, I
there
can
any
do
point
that.
of contention?
I think I would have to post it on the docket as
Yo,
well.
we gotta bring paper.
If I'd say, and if it does take a while, let's say it takes a day for them to even get back to me on that, I think we could also work to get that removed off maybe the parole time.
Yeah, I think that's very reasonable.
Because you would, assuming in this day you basically would be on parole, it'd be like the same thing. So we'll try to get like more time served in some element if it does take long.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So in the past, on all the plea deals that I've done, you basically draft up the plea deal. It gets signed by you. It gets signed by Ventura, and whichever officer is also involved in the trial. And then that plea deal gets posted on the docket, and then that's when judges can act on it. But Ventura, you can very much ping a judge to review the deal. So
Yeah, I'll post it and then I'll ping the judges to ask for somebody to review.
Hey, well, I would say sooner the better.
Yeah, I'll get it written up
you know,
within the hour.
and then would we be signing that on the docket? Just for clarity.
you would have to send a document